Sure. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. You check shots or anything?
Sounds good. And no, unless you'd like to.
No, we're good. I think it should be good from last night still.
the TBU backpacks we are. We're putting a drain.
There's
on
going to
the
be no cell
signal
reception in this town.
in this portion of Manitou Springs. There is a dark spot over western El Paso County.
Did you float?
Is it going to rain on us some more?
Is that snow up there?
Hail!
I figured out.
Hail that looks like snow.
Yeah, I just got the
No, no.
Why
You have a white phone?
Well, this worked the last time. I got this
You can show your chest.
donkey. Well, I could do that too. Thanks, Mike. Is this? Oh, this is bigger. That's better.
Yeah, teamwork.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All I do is do that.
That's good.
How's everybody's white balance? Looking okay? Audio level's good? Can you hear me all right? I think we're prepared. Jacob, good to see you. Tony is listening for everyone back in KOAA Master Control. Tony is listening. I cannot hear you right now.
I want to feed some videos, right?
Revan, are you doing the speaking today?
I'm going to do part of it. I'm
Okay.
not quite sure. How are you?
Good to see you.
See you too.
All right. Reverend David Hunting for a lower third graphic. Oh, do you want Reverend or just let's do David Hunting.
The game was great.
DAVID HUNTING. Is that correct?
What's your name? My name is Reverend David Hunting. Like going hunting. Did you say Reverend?
That's who will be speaking to us. I can send you a text message with that information.
Hunting?
Yeah, 0.
Correct.
So you'll have to record it.
Yeah.
PIO from that.
Somehow.
By the...
Somehow or another.
We got a shot. Oh, good.
Usually
yeah.
impossible.
Okay.
We'll probably have cheaper barrel here say something a little bit. No. I'm not sure if there's... How was the game? Somebody asked me the best way to release flood stress is to see the Rockies beat the Pirates.
It's about the only team they'd be able to beat right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
That funnel thing.
I saw search and rescue that kind of way. I wonder if
Actually,
Yep. In the middle of a...
I don't know.
Hey,
I was missing the second one.
hey, what did you want? You don't want any video fed to you? Okay, you want me to feed
like my rain gear here?
Yeah, pretty good. There you go. Oh boy. Alright, so if that bitch starts coming, we'll hit that truck and we'll all get out of here. Like that. Okay.
Sounds good. Shoulder? Yep. Okay, so turn off that way? Yep. What are you going to say? I'm going to say. I wonder how high the water is just over there.
I don't know. I want to go. I'm trying to send video back to you guys. Yeah, I'm trying to send video back. So, it's failing and it's raining like a mother, so. Alright? Yeah, I can send you a live picture, but just give me a few minutes to send this video back. Okay. I cut together a video. I'm just trying to get it to you guys. All right, bye.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. There we go.
Ready? Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Ribeiro, Chief of Police from Manitou Springs. I have with me Chief Keith Buckmiller from the Manitou Springs Volunteer Fire Department, and Mayor Mark Snyder's around here somewhere with the City of Manitou Springs. I'm happy to announce to you tonight some diligent police work in cooperation with our volunteer fire department. Last seen in the area of the Poppy.
Good evening, I'm Rachel Welty. Thank you for joining us for this special edition of Fox 21 News. It's been a whirlwind of a week in Manitou Springs. We're awaiting a live press conference, and actually they are going to take that live now. Here we go, a live look at Manitou Springs.
And folks moving in the area to please be careful around the heavy equipment that's moving. And lastly, I want to share with you that the Business Arts Center is hosting the Disaster Assistance Center. That will open tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. and it'll be open until 6 p.m. And we expect that that will be open for several days through the week to help folks that need assistance. That's businesses and individuals who need assistance of any type. Come, ask. We'll have lots of resources there. We can point you in the right direction and get you the help you need. Chief Buckmiller, do you have anything you want to add?
I just would add, I want to thank you all for getting that information out about the lady that we were looking for. That information is ultimately what got people to be thinking that way, and that's where we have to be able to stop our search rescue efforts and get that done. So the press has been a very great help for us in this endeavor, and I want to thank each and every one of you for getting that data out timely and quickly and accurately, and I can't thank you enough.
Thank you, Chief. Our PIO, Dave Hunting.
I just want to announce that for any residents of Manitou Springs or people who have been so kind to come up and work on the debris removal, there will be free tetanus shots available by El Paso County Health Services at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning till 6 o'clock up at the Congregational Church. So any residents from Manitou Springs who would like to have a free tetanus shot to keep them safe, or people who have come in to volunteer to remove debris, they're encouraged to come by and get a tetanus shot during those times. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave. Mayor, did you want to speak?
No, I'm here to listen. Thank you.
All right, we have an opportunity to answer a few questions if you would like.
How did you find the woman?
Came in, tip from a neighbor, thought that it was her neighbor, so we went and visited the lady, and that's how we ran that down, had a conversation with her. She told us her story, and it's very similar to what the witnesses were telling us, and we're very confident that it's her.
How did she get out of the creek?
The way the water flows in that area, it kind of eddies out, so she was able to get to an area where she could get herself out of the water. Previous reports were that folks thought she went over into the creek. It's where the water on crosses Canyon Avenue was going back into the creek at Lover's Lane and Canyon. So the way the water was splashing, apparently witnesses thought she went into the creek when she actually eddied out to the other side and was able to crawl away from it.
Did she have any serious injuries?
She asked us not to share that with you.
How did the city hold up today with today's rain event?
Well, this is becoming good practice for us. It was another test of our emergency systems. I'm glad to say the siren worked. We pulled together a large amount of resources again. Our incident management team stood up very quickly. We were ready to go, and I'm very happy to say we didn't have to go.
Were there some hikers on the incline that got stuck?
There were hikers on the incline during this rain event. There was a call. That would be something for Chief Buckmiller if you want to share on that.
We did have some folks that got caught in that. I think that's important for people to climb the incline to realize that the best time to do it is early morning before the weather moves in, which is a normal pattern for us. Secondly, you need to be prepared when you go up there for weather to change. So you got to think you're going into the wilderness, because you are. We had some people get up there, get stranded up there. They don't have proper clothing, so we're bringing some equipment up there right now. And while they're working that, we just had somebody with chest pain up there. So we have somebody having a heart issue, we believe. So when we have these events, it's important that we remember that we have other events within the event and we still have to run our city. So if you can lessen that load, that'd be great. We can't mess with Mother Nature, but we can certainly help you or ask you to help us not complicate things by becoming a part of another problem here. So we want you to enjoy the incline. It's a great place to be, but please come prepared. And thank you for that question.
A handful or about 10 or 12 people up there? Or?
We went up there for a group of 4. And then it's getting roundabout, and one of the things that was beneficial, they told us where they're going to stage up and stop so we don't miss them and puddle jump around them. So the better data you can give us, the better, quicker response we can get to you. Thank you.
Well said, Chief. Thanks. Any other questions? Again, a tragic event happened to us on Friday, but today I think it's really good news, and I thank you all for helping us get that out. And good evening.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Press.
You've been listening live to a press conference at Manitou Springs City Hall about today's rainstorm, today's rain event in that area. Of course, they're on very high alert following Friday's event in which tragically somebody lost their lives, a lot of damage to homes and businesses in the Manitou area. A couple of updates that we've learned from that press conference. That third missing person that was reported missing on Friday following the mudslides and the rain event there, it was a woman, a petite blonde woman. She was last seen wearing black pants, or a black shirt and tan pants. She has been found safe, so there are no longer any missing persons from that Friday rain event. All 3 have been located and accounted for at this time. We're also learning that the Disaster Assistance Center, we've been telling you a little bit about that over the weekend, that has been set up at the historic Community Congregational Church at 103 Pawnee Avenue. It has also been referred to as the First Congregational Church. That is where you can go for disaster assistance as we continue to move forward from Friday's incident. Good news to report today, though. Today's rainstorm did not add to the damage in that area. There were no runoff, no mudslides. The creeks did swell, but there was no mudslides in that area. So that is the good news, as we just heard from that press conference. So once again, Disaster Assistance Center, 103 Pawnee Avenue. That's where you can go as you continue to move forward from Friday's event. We understand that there's monies available there for business owners from El Pomar. We reported on that over the weekend, as well as free tetanus shots starting tomorrow at 8 o'clock as you continue to clean up your business, and any other things you might need: clothing, shovels, buckets. They're also distributing different services, phone numbers and addresses and emails for those volunteers who are willing to give of themselves and their time, and of course some of their supplies as well. So good news, no more missing people. We did have the one fatality on Friday, but nothing bad to report today. So they were on high alert. Obviously, they closed a lot of roads. Highway 24 was closed for a while. It has since reopened, but they said, you know what, this continues to be good practice for us, because we need to practice for situations like this so we don't find ourselves in another situation like many people did on Friday. Now let's check in with Fox 21's Chief Meteorologist Terry Gerbstadt, who has more on these storms. They're continuing to move through our area. Terry, what are we seeing now?
Fortunately, most of the storms have moved off to the east, but not everywhere. And the good news is we did have that flash flood warning in effect for the Waldo Canyon burn area. That has been canceled, but take my word for it, we're not out of the woods. Let's take a quick look at our True View Doppler. Some storms to the south and to the east of downtown Colorado Springs. All these storms in general kind of sliding off to the east. Some stronger storms between Ellicott and Calhoun, again, sliding off to the east. They're starting to weaken a little bit as they do, which is the good news, but we had some heavy amounts of rain roll across the downtown area of Colorado Springs and much of Colorado Springs. We have radar estimates anywhere from about 1 inch to 2 inches of rain as those storms rolled across the area. We'll take a quick look at the Waldo Canyon burn area. There you see pretty much nothing going on, maybe one light little cell, a few sprinkles, no more than that. Are we out of the woods? No, we're not out of the woods. Let's take a look and see what's going on. The storms are moving basically from west to east. You can see there's still quite a bit of moisture over the higher elevations coming in our direction, so we could easily see a shower or thunderstorm in through the evening hours, and there's a fair amount of moisture in the atmosphere, so we have the potential for some more flash flooding, and there's a flash flood watch in effect. That means we have the potential for a flash flood all the way until 3 a.m. this morning for El Paso and Teller counties. Basically what we're talking about, though, is that Waldo Canyon burn area. So do keep that in mind. And if you're in and around that area and you notice some rain, you know, Tune Fox 21 will run that crawl on the bottom of the screen and let you know everything you need to know. Rachel.
Okay, thank you so much, Terry, and thanks for keeping an eye on those storms for us today. Once again, for the latest on these storms, on Friday's flood and the continued cleanup, you can always log on to our website. That's fox21news.com. You can download our mobile app. Facebook and Twitter, always a great resource. And remember to tune in to Fox 21 News at 6:30, just over an hour and 15 minutes away. Once again, thanks for tuning in for this special report of Fox 21 News as we continue to follow the flooding in Manitou and the continued cleanup. We'll see you soon.
Big bully coming down the road like a bulldozer, and it doesn't care what's in front of you. You've seen a bulldozer working in the fields. This is a bulldozer that doesn't have a driver. So it's two different things. But water energy is a lot, but water energy with the viscosity and the liquid of the water, obviously, will move around you. This will not.
Anything else that you want to add that you want to get out there?
I would say to folks that there's a lot of folks that came in here and really helped our town out and got ourselves put back in a relatively quick fashion. We had thousands and thousands of cubic feet of mass and destruction that came into our area, and it's all gone now. It's all been moved up to our city works, and that's because of people's hard work, their wheelbarrows, their shovels, and their 5-gallon buckets, and you really helped everyone in our town, and I cannot thank you enough. Town people as well as our neighbors came in and helped us, and I'm very, very grateful for that. Our town is back in shape again. When we have future events, you can help us by not being part of the initial event and then wait for the time when we can get people in to do that kind of work, because our roads get kind of impacted and we need to use those roadways to get our trucks to other events that happen in our town. But I thank you to the folks in Manitou, and I thank you for the people in the metropolitan area of Colorado Springs and Colorado Springs, because you did us a great favor and you got us back, and we are back in normal operation today.
All right. Sounds good.
Thank you, Big.
Thank you so much.